Alright, David Harry here, and in this video I'm just going to let you be the judge of whether or not these privacy screen protectors by ESR are actually any good for your iPhone 16 Pro Max. So as far as what comes in the box, you get the usual wet wipe, drying cloth, dust removal sticker, and of course the screen protector, which in this instance has its own applicator. Now you obviously use the wet wipe for cleaning the phone's screen, and of course just get in there and remove as much grease and grime as you possibly can. And then what we do is to simply use the drying cloth to remove any excess fluid that may be left on by the wet wipe, and then we just use the dust removal sticker to dab down on the screen to remove any excess dust. Now under the screen protector's applicator, there's actually a bit of foam which I'm using to rest the iPhone on when applying the screen protector, and then to apply the screen protector we just align the part of the screen protector that says top to the camera end or the top end of the iPhone, and that will place itself on perfectly well. And once it's placed on, the screen protector will start settling itself, or we can help it on by running our finger down through the center of the applicator, and then we just remove the applicator. Now unfortunately for me, I actually went through all three of these tempered glass screen protectors within the package in order to get the one that had the least problems. Basically I was getting bubbles all over the place. The first one kind of went on without major bubbles in the middle, but the problem is it was all bubbled at the edges and they wouldn't come out. So I did a second one that was horrendous in the middle for the bubbles, and then by the time I got to the third one I had no more left and had to stay with the third one, and the third one ended up having major bubbles across most of the edges of the actual screen protector. Now that particular issue around the edges of the screen protector happened on all three of the screen protectors for me. Now I've obviously had a bad experience installing this particular screen protector, but do bear in mind I've installed like tons and tons of these things. However, you may have a different experience and yours might be a more positive experience. However, how does this screen protector do for privacy? So as you can see here, I'm just going to slowly go side to side with the phone, and yes, after a certain point the polarization kicks in so you can't see what's on the phone screen, but it seems to me that that angle is like, you know, quite a lot, you know what I mean? So somebody who's standing directly next to you could probably still read what's on your phone anyway. And then if I start tilting the phone from its top to its bottom and so on and so forth, as we can see there will be no change, because obviously this is only going to be polarizing with one direction, not two. So it's only going to be effective from side to side and not from top to bottom. So if somebody is peering over the top of you, they're still going to be able to get an idea of what's on your screen, because that's not where the polarization's going to kick in. And just to finish off, I'm going to move the phone screen around just a little bit side to side, top to bottom and what have you, just to give you more of an idea of as to whether or not you think it is doing a good job. Anyways, do you think that this privacy screen protector actually does the job that you think it should be doing? And also, would you be concerned with the amount of bubbles on the edges that I had on the edges of my installations here? Anyways, for those of you who are interested in this privacy screen protector by ESR for the iPhone 16 Pro Max, there will be links to it in the video description below. However, I've got to say immediately, this definitely is not for me.